When, in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bonds which have connected them with another, and to assume the powers of the earth and separate an equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and their happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object evidences a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and provide new guards for their future security. We therefore, the representatives of the United States of America and General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions due in the name and by the authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are and of right ought to be free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the great state of Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have the full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may do of right. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. I just thought it was important that before we began today, that we remembered what today was about. And not just what happened. It's more important not to know just what happened, but the words that were spoken. Because to some people, words still have meaning. Words like amnesty. Words like free markets. Words like capitalism. Words like individualism. There are some other words that still have meaning to us as well, and I imagine those words brought many of you here today. Words like socialism. Words like collectivism. And words like tyranny. These words still have meaning to some, and it is the words that brought about the founding of our country, the fact that we could, independent of any authority besides that which God has given us by right, declare our independence from tyranny. I think that's important to know.